Hello my friends, welcome back to Garhdo Goes Geek. Today is the 3rd anniversary of this podcast, and so I have a very special episode for you all. We are going to take a look, everyone knows I'm a lore nerd, so we're going to take a look at the hidden lore of one of last year's biggest, most sensational series that launched. Like, this was the highest rated series last year in terms of its view figures, if nothing else, and that is the Skibidi Toilet War. So let's get stuck into it. This could be a lot of fun.
My style is ridiculous.
So, Skibidi Toilet, for anyone who doesn't know, is a machinima web series. Machinima is using stuff made from a video game. In this case, it was made using Source Filmmaker, mostly using assets or edited assets from Valve's Half-Life or Left 4 Dead games. But you know, it's quite good. It was created by someone called Alexei Gerasimov. Probably butchered that name. Put it on his YouTube channel, Defuck Boom. Defuck Boom. And yeah, it follows. It starts as quite innocuous and then goes on to depict this huge fictional war between human-headed toilets and humanoid characters with electronic devices for heads. So there's cameramen, speaker men, and TV men. And, you know, the first one got published in February 2023, went viral, became this huge internet meme, spread across loads of social media, and has particularly been popularized by Gen Alpha. Like, it's become like the first big example of like a Generation Alpha meme. And this is an April Fool's. I'm sorry. I'll be honest, I have looked at the lore of Skibidi Toilet. One of my kids is very interested in the Skibidi Toilet. He's you know, my youngest, he's 7, and he's fascinated by them. And I've got to admit, I've watched some of the episodes with him, and they are fairly engaging. Like, there is some skill on display, and there is actually a story and a lore there. As weird as that sounds, like, there is a lore for Skibidi Toilet. And, you know, this, like, I wasn't kidding when I said this was one of the most successful series of last year. It was. In terms of its view numbers, like, this is the fastest growing series on YouTube. Like, the Skibidi Toilet series beat you know, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, whatever, for view records. It is the highest growing, fastest growing channel on YouTube in its history. Just in terms of how quickly this thing took off. And, you know, I'm not kidding when I say there is lore there, and I probably could fill an episode on it. But I'm not going to now. So yeah, sorry about that. That was a little prank I did. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will do something for the Skibidi Toilet. I might put it up as a commission goal, because for those who don't know, I do offer commissions on Ko-Fi, and you can either book your own episode, or there are a couple there that are, you know, for specific requests. So there's the Twilight series, which I've never viewed. Well, actually, no, it's a lie. I've seen the first film once. There's the Harry Potter series, which I'm only willing to do with quite a large and generous donation to trans charities, because of just how much of a bigot J.K. Rowling has become. I do not feel right talking about that series and the problems within it without making a generous donation to trans charities. So that is one. But or for £10 you can commission me to do an episode on whatever you like. The money mainly goes to purchasing whatever it is. So you can request that I do a particular run of comics. You can request that I do a particular TV series, a particular film. That's you have that option. So I probably will put the Skibidi Toilet one up there for a commission. So if anyone would like me to do it, I will. Because genuinely, I think there is something there. And it's not over. Like, it's still going. Like, I looked on the channel, the most recent episode was quite long, and it's like a part 1 or part 2 of this particular episode. And it was only published like a few days ago. So this is not a series that's over yet. Like, the creator is clearly still working on it, clearly still doing stuff. So yeah, it might be interesting to come to in the future. But yeah, sorry, I couldn't hold off and keep people in suspense. This is an April Fool's Day gag. I honestly wondered what people would react when they saw that I was doing an episode on Skibidi Toilet. Now, my original plan, before a lot of things just kind of went wrong over the past couple of months, was to hopefully I would have had it so that by now I would be on my 100th episode, and that I would make a play of how Skibidi Toilet was the 100th episode, and this was the big secret thing that I was building to, and it's like, oh, 100th episode coming, I'm really excited about it, it's going to be so much fun, and then boom, Skibidi Toilet. And I was going to drop like a long audio of just mixing some of the sound effects and stuff from Skibidi Toilet to sort of give like to make it an actual video, so someone would look at it and go, this is still an hour long, there's something clearly here. No, I'm not going to do that anymore, mainly because I haven't had time to do that, unfortunately. And this is no longer my 100th episode because I haven't been able to get all these episodes that I wanted to get out because things have been very, very busy here, unfortunately. And, I'm still working on some episodes that I had planned during the strike. And still finishing those off, unfortunately. So, but I do have some episodes that are ready and will be coming very soon. Hopefully one of them might also drop today if I'm able to get it rendered in time. If not, it will be tomorrow. So yeah, these are things that I'm happy to do a Skibidi Toilet episode if anyone really wants me to. I think if nothing else, my kids might pay for it. I think they'd be interested. But yeah, it's surprisingly quite a rich and detailed lore. So yeah, if you want it, I'll do it, and I'll do it with my usual look at stuff and be as even-handed and discuss the lore as best as I can. And if I hate it, if I enjoy it, I'll sit and I'll watch every single episode and I'll tell you what I think, honestly. But yeah, there's all of the rest of season 3 is still currently in the pipeline. I have the first half of my X-Men review, because that's ballooned into something very, very large. So that's now going to be a 2-parter. So the first part of that will be coming very soon. I have some more episodes for Doctor Who. I have some more episodes for I have an episode for Jurassic Park. I have an episode for Pacific Rim. I have episode for The Matrix. Lots of cool stuff. I'm hoping to get as much as I can out in April, because then that would allow me to set the Star Wars episodes, both the one I want to use to end this season and the one I want to use to start next season, around Star Wars Day, which is the plan. And then the 100th episode that I am actually doing, I'm going to sit down with Tallulah and Zulu, and we're going to do another roundtable discussion in the same way that we did for Red Dwarf with our 50th episode. But this time we're going to look at the Cornetto trilogy of films. So for anyone who doesn't know, that is the films by Edgar Wright, starring Simon Pegg, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Loosely described as the Cornetto trilogy. Yes, they're very good films. I really enjoy them. There are plenty of things to pick apart and discuss in them, so I'm very much looking forward to that. So yeah, that's the plan of everything that is coming up. Like I said, hopefully some of this will be up very, very soon. And, you know, I think I'm getting to a position now where I can do a lot of this work. So that's the plan, is get as much of it done throughout April as I can, have it so that I could be rendering and working on episodes during the day while I'm working. Do the recording, do the watching, do the editing in the evening. But yeah, because I want to get this content out. I'm really, really looking forward to getting this content out. So yeah, that's the plan. So if you have stuck with me here on Garhdo Goes Geek, if you've enjoyed the last 3 years of episodes, just be aware there is plenty more coming. I have no intentions of stopping this podcast. I really enjoy what I'm doing here. It's intense, it's time consuming, but it is fun, and I am getting to engage with properties that have been on my list for a long time, on my watch list or my read list. I'm getting to discuss things that I really want to talk about, and I would love to hear more from anyone out there listening, any of my fans. And like I said, I'm more than happy to discuss other things. If there's something you want me to review or discuss, I'm more than happy to do it. So yeah, maybe have a look at that Ko-Fi link. Reach out to me, ask, and by all means, come onto the Discord server. Come and chat to me. Send me a message anywhere you want. I would love to talk to more of you. You are amazing. Every single one of my listeners is incredible. I'm so grateful for you being part of this journey with me and joining me on this. So thank you very much, every single one of you. You have no idea the positive effect that you being here and listening to me has on my mental health. So thank you so much. Until next time, my friends, I'm going to let you go. It's been a great... it's been a lot of fun these last 3 years, and I'm very much looking to the next year especially, and hopefully the next 3, hopefully a lot more than that. So as long as people are willing to keep listening, I am willing to keep making these episodes. So thank you ever so much. Look after yourselves. Look after your physical and mental health as best you can. I love every single one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.